step on the deck. We need to wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm thrown and by their opponent, show me who next. Playing. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good it a show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good it a show. Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough, four tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third, I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back, I'ma have to green it up. Like Fenway Wall, really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real, to do what I do takes skill. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good it a show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good it a show. Pick up the pace.
Travis, where the drums at?
It's real.
Don't you see them?
It's real.
Let me turn my light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something.
It's real.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no six in it. Bring the Khalifa throne, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Came alive. At the same time, I play my song got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I can chase my dreams, making anything that the world has. She got what she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my jeans. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the blocks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka gets the start. Assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Mlb, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of
batting second, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Good battle. Count remains full. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And he fouls this one off. Two pitches fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Still only one out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Up next, Ramon Urias. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. John Means.
It's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Place place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the second. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, 2 down now.
Batting fourth.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's fouled away.
A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Jorge Mateo. 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now to bat, John Means. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Pulled toward right center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
1 out, base is empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now it'll be Dansby Swanson to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ready with the 2-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left. Stepping in once again is Cedric Mullins. He singled first time up. Chopper foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Next, it'll be Anthony Santander. Flew out last time up. And he'll dive back in. swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Mountcastle, base runner at first with 1 out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Trey Mancini. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Into the box, Ramon Urias. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Count even at 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So here is Kelvin Gutierrez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Dylan Lee is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the plate. Number 7.
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
At the plate, John Means. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. A jumping catch at second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and will step on the bag himself. And bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Dylan Lee.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So next to hit is Eddie Rosario, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Fouled away. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box, Austin Riley will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order goes. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the outfielder, Anthony Santander. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Again, another foul ball. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. No, that's it. Ball.
Ramon Urias will be next. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in will be Ramon Urias, singled in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pedro Severino would be next. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Tate takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching and batting in the
Here now the 2-2.
number 55.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Riley over at second. Freeman at first, 1 gone. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he's safe.
Yep, he made it.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And he fouls this one off.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ballgame.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch.
No.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. A big-time strike. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Three and one now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Anthony Santander is on deck. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. 2 down. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ryan McKenna will be summoned down to be the pinch runner.
Number 65, Ryan McKenna.
So here's Trey Mancini in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Mullins at second. McKenna at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Ryan McKenna will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 65,
Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball, no.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Two-one, here it is.
Ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Fly ball right down the line and left. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And now, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
Ball.
And they watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. In the air, down the line and left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Braves strand 1. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Jackson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Jackson.
At the plate now is Ramon Urias. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now here is Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate is Kelvin Gutierrez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Starts to get loose out there. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKenna back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Number 72 is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
At the plate now, number 1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next up is Cedric Mullins. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back at the track, the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Ro. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Tyler Wells takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Ro, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. On his way to second is Darno. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Jorge Soler. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Orlando Arcia is on deck. Darno, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, 2 gone. Next to dig in, Orlando Arcia flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Final strike for the Braves. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Baltimore Orioles put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Paul Fry takes home the win. And There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and... Stepping up is Mlb.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a...
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Dom Nunez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Julian Fernandez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitter, J.D. Davis. Second baseman. The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got into the box. Lane.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 35.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together. They really...
Now this one.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you must stop. Give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. And first he would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And then he would send me lost my way. I want new friends, but then I want me. And making friends while I'm on TV. Thought it was him, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, they want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how'd it go?
Afternoon baseball for you now. Now to the plate, here is number.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees.
So now out of the plate, Didi Gregorius, and their runners at the corners now. The 2-1 home.
Too high.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Roman Quinn will come on now and pinch run here. In now, Brad Miller.
That's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lifetime in this matchup. He's 4 for 11. All even now, 2-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Fouled away. Philly down to their last strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ryan Brazier gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Number 37 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.
There's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Anybody else's.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Kyle Hendricks is the man. Stepping in is Jason Hayward, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Full count now, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Boy, Giro, talk about the definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom in the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue.
Joaquin Soria will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. So this
Your attention, please. Incoming for today. Number 13. Moving in. Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 73. Now coming into pinch hit. Number 9.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Joaquin Soria. This one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. He'll get us started in this one.
That's ball 4. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for number 65, Gregory Soto.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end.
Perish the pain. I was impoverished those ties little while. Stared into open lane. Stared into long nights howling still. West of the eastern cold, carving the wind, and dawn of your eyes, dust off your smile, when you say us, you make me trust I will never keep you from an open door. I know, you know. That's how much I feel in everything you are. You know, I know. That's the day.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays.
He's out. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 34.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero si 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales. Las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby
The Miami air is unseasonably frigid tonight, but everybody inside should be. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the number 46, Miller.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. And coming up, so that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for base.
Your attention please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 65, Giovanni.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Now at the plate, here is
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 55, Brian Wesley.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a one.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as so stepping in.
He's out. He's dead. He's dead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 33, Mark Mlb.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them.
Says you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Says you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is on the part and he paired with Tucson and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me to part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Jonathan India.
Gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. is rain in the area, but striding in.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's. Number 35.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
It's real.
Don't you see them?
It's real.
Every time I light one up,
Don't you see them?
I hop in my car.
Don't you see them?
I'm gonna hear something.
It's real.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
MLB The Show. Here's the second baseman.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The game.
Fire in my lungs, I'm spun, walking on wire, in delirium, and higher and higher. Can't live like this forever, running out of lifelines. Go at this forever, but just one last ride. Gravity's pulling me down. This time I got myself found, but just before I turn out the lights, tonight I can't stop it for nothing. My devil is done into oblivion. Ooh, I had it coming, too close to the sun, into oblivion. Visions of the future.
Positioned right on the San Francisco Bay, we're live from one of the game's best venues, Oracle Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Gosman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best outpitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 17, Jake Lucky.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a one-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution.
On the MLB The Show's coverage. From the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Zach Davies, the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink, has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
And he fouls this one off. gets him on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk. Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Santander leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that. So here is Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Number 18 is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Number 18.
So now to the plate, number 18. And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fifth.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And they'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning. And stepping in, Ramon Urias, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Number 66 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Ball even at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to stand in is Kelvin Gutierrez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and two the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Hard hit at third. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, number 66. And he's ready to take his first cuts. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Mateo, and they could use a spark from him here. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 9.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Keegan Aiken, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And he pops up the bunt attempt. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The tying run comes all the way around from first to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Now back, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that.
Pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team.
Left field corner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to the tie. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach Davies. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Ian Happ is on deck. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ball and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they open it up to 6-2 now. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Jason Hayward. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
shortstop,
The 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Okay. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now into the box, number 66. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next to hit is Kelvin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
All even now, 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Urias is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. Number 72 will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out of the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi. Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nick Madrigal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, number 18. Couple of walks for him thus far. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Adbert Alzolay, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 73.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman,
that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 2-2. Popped up. Madrigal has a play. No problem with this one. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the next to bat will be Ramon Urias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
In now, Pedro Severino.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Urias is off of first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now is Nico Horner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, number 66. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dylan Maples is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Number 1 will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 31.
Next, it'll be Cedric Mullins. He bounced out last time up. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Dylan Tate gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 55, Dylan.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone. Getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And there are 2 away now.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ as it is now 7-3.
There's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number 71, TJ.
Next, here is Kelvin Gutierrez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. This is foul right side. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this afternoon's game. The third.
they came alive. At the same time, I play my got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shot of a high school grad.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Here's Mookie Betts.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 50. He's hitting to the head. Number 9, Mike.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at... Now at the plate here is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Giants, number 54.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the... And stepping in, Leote.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
4-2, the final score today. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fight, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your bodies, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big cheeser, you got your block on the fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a big cheeser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing the best, huh?
From the oldest park in baseball. Striding in is
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 32, Matt Wall.
They were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always...
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para querer.
there is rain in the area. Stepping up is
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age in Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.
today.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got 2 in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting body on the placebo, these C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is, and Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want to get
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon. But stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. And now...
Your attention, please.
That hit him. He's
Now
got
pitching
first.
for the Braves, number 51, Will Smith.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They work deep.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and good.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB with Merrifield next.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 53, Blake Harper.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on.
Miami, Florida. Today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Mlb, this ought to be a
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody wants to say while being polite. Ooh, we all need it. Ooh, we all feel it. Gotta remind yourself it's alright. Life goes on. Life goes on. Can't fight against it, I know. Can't try to save it, I know. No. Everybody's gotta
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun. Zach Gallen gets the start for Arizona.
Your attention, please. Number 59.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Diamondbacks.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, a Orlando y a Luca.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, Logan Webb, a California-born right-hander, is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for his play. Number 55, Adam Conley.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very...
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect
fouling, but we will have baseball for you. Frankie Montes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the number
41. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. Milwaukee jumped ahead in the 7th inning. Broadcasting from Seattle. So stepping in is Luis.
Your attention, please. Number 55.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both
pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. In the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down.
I'm out to chase.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll. Lane Thomas now.
You're out. He's safe. He's safe. Out. 4-4. Hit the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 67.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed tonight. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 55, Brian.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. San Diego is ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Ha-Seong Kim will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The set, and the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first to get him for the final out as they strand the possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. This ball game.